Hi guys, this is Becky at Aunt Beck's Creations, and we got back up here to the cottage yesterday, and my son had, I think it's called Krutz, Krutz, I think it was the name of the bread mix, and he's had that bread mix up in the cabinet for like before Christmas. So I went ahead and I made the bread for him while I was down there just so I could get the box from him. Isn't that? Anyway, I got my box, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to put the links on how to do this box. But Stacy at Pink Poodle Crafts has a live tutorial that is now archived, and each of them are 2 or 3 hours long, but that includes chat time, and you can always go into a video and where the little gear is, click on that and just increase the speed. You can make her go 2 times as fast if you just want to make it move along quickly and get to the next step. This is part of her mixed media mashup, and I'm going to try to at least do the pages. I probably won't be able to do the late nights because I don't want to make noise when Scott's trying to sleep, and this little house is so small, there's no escaping to a little hole away. You know, I don't have that option here. So anyway, this is from the mixed media mashup, and I'll put those links, like I said, on how to do this here. She also has another video that's set quite a while ago. I'm going to show you more of this in just a minute. But she did a tutorial on how to do your own cards, make your own mixed media mashup cards. And when she did that, I created this box completely from scratch myself to hold my cards. And I can have this on the shelf and it looks pretty. And then when I want to play, I can, pull this out. But I thought I would just, see, I did mine on a deck of old playing cards, and I covered them with paper and then blank on one side, but then I stamped these with a set of letters that I have, an alphabet that I have, and once they were all stamped, I'd put a bunch of them on this, what is this? Jeez. I ran it through the machine, so it's encased in plastic, so I can just wipe these clean. I don't know why I can't think of the word, and y'all are probably going, that's such and such, but each one has a different thing. And what I did is I used, Stacy provided a list at the time that she would email to you of the prompts that she would have to do. And I also went through my stuff and I added, whatever products I happened to have that she didn't have or had not made cards for. So, yeah. So that's my cards. But anyway, back to this, the mixed media mashup journal cover. That's what this is. She showed, we did the covers on the out of the box, and then she shows how to sew the signatures in the second video. Okay, the first video is just doing the covers on your cereal box, bread box, any kind of box, like a cereal box or smaller. Mine's smaller. And then we sewed the signatures in, and she shows how to do the inside as well. And basically what you do, when she's doing mixed media mashup, she pulls a card and then everybody that's following along does that step. If you don't want to do the steps that she's pulling and you have a set of your own cards, you can work it, doing your own thing. But it's more fun to do the prompts that Stacy pulls out, because then you feel like you're not sitting there crafting alone. But anyway, she shows how to create this, and then these will hold the pages. These aren't the pages you will work on. These are just a base that you will adhere your pages on. What I did is I went and I had a pad of Strathmore's mixed media paper. I'll show you the cover. I have this paper here, and this is 9 by 12. And what I did, I measured my book, and I came in a 1/2 inch. So this is, I think, 5.5 by 7.5. So I've cut my pages that I will do mixed media mashup in 5 by 7. And in doing that, after you get done and you've sealed it and everything, you'll attach it to the blank here and come in a little bit. And, you know, make sure you've got a little bit at the top and the bottom. You'll adhere it to that. And once that's adhered, the next page, like this, will be adhered here. The next time you do a page, you're going to adhere it to the back side of that. So there, and by the time you're done, you will have your mixed media mashup pages all in here, nice and neat, and you won't end up getting, you know, whatever you're working on this page, it won't be on all these other pages like sometimes we have a tendency of doing when, you know, we're working in our journals. So I want to thank Stacy a lot for this. This is going to be so much fun to work through. And what I'll probably end up having to do is the day after she does her live show, I'll have to, when it becomes available as an archive, I will go ahead and do the page and get it in my book. So I'm just going to put my papers I've cut just in here for right now. I'm not going to throw these mixed media paper just pieces out because that pad is $10. And I'm thinking just hang on to these, and these would make great bookmarks. I might get them so they're all the same size as this one here. And I could do mixed media mashup with my own cards on these and make some really unique bookmarks. I mean, if you did it on both sides, it would have color on both sides. Or if you wanted to just like paint the back of them with gesso, just so you have somewhere to write on the back, you could do that. But always save your scraps, especially for this heavy, you know, this paper that's a little bit more expensive, because $10, you get only 15 sheets for that $10. I can tell you, I used a coupon to get it. So anyway, I just thought I would share that, and I hope you found it interesting. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I'll do my best to get all the links into the description box. I hope I don't forget them, but sometimes I do. But if I notice it, I'll go back in later and add them if I miss it. So I will try. I will even try to find the video where she showed to do the cards. I might check her channel and see if maybe she's got a playlist for mixed media mashup. Stacy, that might be an idea. I need to check and see if you've done it or not, and have like a playlist of like how to make the cards, how to make the journal. That would be really cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.